Next, we have an interviewer, is the relative of Rodi, Tarek Monashvili, who is his Georgian relative, and Nika Lechenkovskaya, who is his Russian relative. So, Nika and Tarek, what would you like to say about these parents giving their kids a punishment day?
As if my answer, we find this very disgraceful. I saw where Cooper gave Angelica pickles to drink gasoline. Gasoline? Really? You could nearly die because it contains toxic. She could get into surgery or die because of that.
I agree what my husband says. Our relative Roddy hates that content he saw. I also saw where Dora's shooting up her school. Like really? That video is unsettling, and it makes Roddy cry like Ruffman, and break my heart as well.
So Tarek and Nika, do you ever allow this under that to your relative?
No. But Roddy sometimes get grounded, if he gets late. He'll never get grounded for that.
Thank you Tarek and Nika for your time. Next, we have the parents of Rebecca Oli, Cameron, and Lauren Oli. So Cameron and Lauren, would you like to say about these parents giving their kids a punishment day?
As if my answer, we saw this on GNN American News, where Dora is about to get attacked by the 2002 Resident Evil characters. Like what the hell? That is not going to be nice when I say this.
I agree what my husband said. What they did was impossible. I saw where Angelica gets sawed by her father Drew Pickles using a power saw. How heartbreaking. That's why we don't like Lucy anymore.
Laura and Cameron Oli, do you ever allow this under of that to your daughter?
Never. Our daughter Rebecca is used to be grounded, but not anymore.
Thank you Cameron and Laura Oli for your time. Next, we have the parents of Yuliana Petrov, Arkady, and Valentina Petrov. Arkady and Valentina Petrov, what would you like about these parents giving their kids a punishment day? Oh very well. We saw this bad thing on YouTube. It looks like that the content we see is where Big Bill and Brenda put their son. They hint his body on the cross after killing their son. This behavior is mocking the death of Jesus Christ.
Agreed. Arkady
and Valentina Petrov, would you ever allow this under of that to your daughter? No. Yuliana is ungrounded. She got straight A's on her test, but she's not good at PE. I understand that she doesn't get good at it. Thank you Arkady and Valentina Petrov for your time. Next, we have the grandmother of Taylor, Smetana. Smetana, what would you like about these parents giving their kids a punishment day?
I find this really garbage in my opinion. My grandson, also my son, saw it on the television where Dora punched Vadim on his birthday last February 2021. I also see where any two of girls appear in Dora's house and met her family, which causing me felt mediocre when I saw that part. What the absolutely hell? That video I saw is really abomination, and it makes my grandchildren sad because of the video. These whole psychopaths need to be grounded for that.
So Smetana, do you ever allow this of under that to your grandson?
Never. My grandson Taylor is a good boy already, especially when sometimes I ground him after my bad grandson Donny threatened him as the scuba diver gets hit by the cupboard by him that makes his diving helmet dent. I would permanently ground him for sure, which makes me really proud of him. And no, I am not gonna ground him for sure.
Thank you Smetana for your time. Next, we had the mother of Gremy Sharkov, Yulia Sharkova. So Yulia, what would you like to say about these parents giving their kids a punishment day?
Well, I saw this on YouTube multiple times. There was a lot of kissing scenes of Taylor and Prudence, Bruno Romano and Roy, and others I saw. Then, I also saw where a 2002 Resident Evil movie characters are dancing like a maniac. That thing I saw is really unimpressive. My son Gremy disliked it, and it made me or him throw up, and not to mention, I saw a disturbing moment where the girl named Dora Marquez was stabbed by her parents with a large glass crack piece to the stomach. That was very painful for her. Are they trying to kill her or what? They could have almost stabbed her to her guts or even her chest. Using a broken glass is very sharp and dangerous, and can cut your finger.
Now Yulia, do you ever allow this to your son?
No way. Sometimes, I will gonna ground him because he ruined the whole scenes from a music video of many boys and their favorite body mist scents called Boys League, or should I say Perfume Factory, and hurting a scuba diver by throwing a piano on him. And no, I am not gonna ground him for sure.
Thank you Smetana for your time. And last but not least, is the parents of Cameo, Dmitry, and Olga. So Dmitry and Olga, what would you like to say about these parents giving their kids a punishment day?
Конечно, я нахожу такой контент ужасным для нас. Мы видели, как Дору ели растения пиранья ее мама и все люди вокруг. Это так сильно разбивает мне сердце.
Я согласен с тем, что говорит мой муж. Нашему сыну Камиле не нравится этот контент, из-за чего у меня разбивается сердце за нее. Эти психопаты просто безумно психически больны.
So Dmitry and Olga, would you ever allow this under of that to your son?
Никогда. Наш сын – хороший мальчик, и он окончил школу навсегда. Иногда мы наказываем его, если он приходит домой поздно после прогулки со своим парнем.
Thank you Dmitry and Olga for your time. So that's all the interviews we have here of this area. Back to you Prince Hans.
Thank you Sergei Garjarin. We still had more interviews around. But we will head to the next scene with the protests in Yelitsa Lenina first.